I look old. I look crazy. Anyway, what's good, my gods and goddesses? You already know who it is, man. So let's SHANNO, we burning bright. This video shouldn't be too long. I just wanted to come on here and something had just occurred to me. Something I've been thinking about for a while now. I don't know if anybody who's watching this could relate, but October has always been a crazy month for me. A chaotic month for me, rather. There's always something going on as far as like personal life, family, relationships, financial, work, school, just everything just starts falling apart in October, and I don't know why. Maybe the weather's changing. You know, I've been a little more moody and haven't been feeling the happiest, I guess you could say. I say all that to say something I'm starting to realize within this time of me just going about life. You know, I've been working like crazy, working like a slave. I've just been trying to be as disciplined as possible. Well, that isn't inherently a bad thing. It gets to a point where you just start to burn out. You lose yourself to everything in life that's going on. And one thing that just glossed over my mind, which has been brought to my attention by people who I care about, you know, my friends and family, is just doing what I love. And in everything I've been doing as far as work, just my regular adult life, I have not been doing what it is that I love. One of the main reasons why a lot of us are miserable in our daily lives is that we're not doing what we love. We're doing what we're supposed to, which isn't a bad thing at all. But we're not doing what we love, what fulfills us as individuals. What you love to do can be different from person to person. Whatever it is that you love to do, and if you don't know what you love to do, what fulfills you, you need to find out what that is. I know a lot of people are in a stage of life where they have no choice, or they've had no choice but to do what they're supposed to do. We all have obligations in life, whether we like it or not. But it gets to a point where we get caught up in doing what we're supposed to do that we forget what we're really supposed to be doing. And that's making ourselves happy. That's fulfilling ourselves, embodying love, and giving to the people around us. At least that's what I believe. That's what I believe to be the main mission in this life. And we get caught up with everything going on in front of us. I guess you could say the physical world, the materialistic world, that we forget to tend to what's on the inside. Now that can mean a lot of different things, you know. For example, if you like going out into nature, taking a walk in the park, start doing that more. If you like reading, if you like taking part in activities that give you joy, start doing that. If you're religious and praying and reading the Bible makes you happy, then do that. If you like music and you like playing instruments or whatever, go do that. Start doing what you love. Start doing things that actually make you happy. That may not be hanging out with friends. That may not be going to a club or going to a party. That may not be drinking or smoking. There are a lot of things that we think are making us happy, but it's really taking more away from ourselves than it is fulfilling ourselves. If you have a hobby or an activity that's taking more away from you than it is making you happy, you should probably stop doing that. Because that's another thing about doing what you love or making yourself happy and fulfilling yourself. There are also things that we do that are taken away from ourselves, that is making us miserable, that is making us unhappy. But we should really be aware of what's going on in our lives, and we should stop doing that. But sometimes though, we get so caught up in life that we may not have time to do those things. We may not have times to do the things that we love. I know people who are working jobs and going to school. It's like I said, there are obligations that we have to fulfill that we can't just ignore. And it's hard to find what we love to do when we're so caught up in these obligations. But I can't tell you how to find time to do those things. But just know that if you're feeling unhappy, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling like there's something missing, you know what it is. The only reason we are feeling this way is because we are not doing what we're supposed to, and that is making ourselves happy. So if you don't know what makes you happy, you need to start finding that. You need to live life a little bit outside of your obligations, outside of school, outside of your job, outside of whatever it is that you feel like you're supposed to do, quote unquote. Do what you want to do. I'll give you an example. I forgot how much I love video games. And because I have so many obligations, I feel like I just don't have time to play them. But I've been trying to find some free time recently. You know, I've been at work, I've been stressed. I've had so many things going on. I feel like I deserve to relax a little. That new Sonic Racing Crossroads is dropped, and I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Like, I haven't sat down and played a game and enjoyed it and actually like felt happy playing video games in so long. Like, since I was a child, I forgot how much that there are certain little things in life that just make us happy. Things that we enjoy doing that actually like they're not taken away from us. That's just a little example. There's always something we could do to make ourselves happy. I could go on a whole list of things you can do, but it may differ from person to person, like I said earlier. So whatever it is that you love doing, if you feel like there's something that you need to start doing as far as making yourself happy and fulfilling yourself, you need to do that as soon as possible. Just the longer you wait, the more miserable you'll get. And yeah, do what you love. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all gained some value from it. I know it's been hard out here, but I hope y'all are doing your best to maintain your peace and stay happy. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. This is SHANNO signing off. Peace.